Now we're on to the fourth one. No, is it the fifth one? The fifth one. We are now looking at Knuckles as Superman. I'm not a fan of the Man of Steel, but I'm not a fan of the Man of Steel, and I think I've got a feeling my camera is falling over again. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Man of Steel, but the crossover does it magnificently. The crossover does it magnificently with Knuckles and Superman. Yes, you can tell Knuckles dressed as Superman. He's got the red shoes. On the back of the box, yeah, Knuckles has 23 bits of articulation. Knuckles has 23, which is the second most highest posable ability. It's Knuckles. Tails has 25. Knuckles has 23. Everybody else has 22. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this boy out of the box. Right, here we are. Let's unbox Knuckles. Let's unbox the Superman. Let's unbox Superman. Let's actually unbox Superman and Knuckles. Knuckles and Superman. And I wasn't a fan of Superman. I was never, and I never will. Not after playing the first two Injustice games. Not after I played the first two Injustice games, really. Not after I played the first two Injustice games. Well, particularly the second one. Particularly the second one. Yeah. The second one, which had a bad ending and a good ending, like the Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, Christ in the door. Christ. There we are. I'll just open Knuckles' wrist. Right. Now, hopefully I can get the kidner out. Hopefully I can get the old kidner out. Stuck in this box. Oh, God. Ah, yes, there's an extra bit on the back. Oh, there's an extra bit on the back. Now, let's get Knuckles stood up. Let's get Knuckles stood up in his Superman costume. And you know what we're doing with the packaging. You should know the drill by now. Whoosh. Into recycling. In the recycling bin behind me. Let's have a closer look at the Knucks. Let's have a closer look at Knuckles. Knuckles has 23 bits of articulation. Knuckles has 23. One more than Silver and Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, he's got opening fists, like his Jazzware counterparts, like his big counterparts. He's saying he's so ready to fight Darkseid or Doomsday. Anyway, further ado, I'll get on with the comparison, shall we? Very big bench. First comparison is Neo Metal Sonic. As usual, the scale difference between the two. The next comparison is the man himself, Jet the Hawk. And you know I love Jet the Hawk. Anyway, on to the next thing we've got to have a look at is his superposable counterpart, which is his big form, which is his big counterpart, which I do tend to have right here, but I've got to sort his feet out, because I have a lot of trouble getting him posed. There he is with his, there's his superposable variation. He doesn't stand up very well. That's the best I'm gonna get. There's his superposable counterpart. Similar articulation, but downscaled with the DC. Now, onto his other party members. Right, for comparison, now we're gonna join him with his other crew. We've got Green Lantern as Silver. We've got Silver as the Green Lantern. along with Knuckles, one member of the Injustice crew, lovely Jubbly. I shall leave Silver to the side. Then we got the Flash as Sonic, and then we got Sonic as the Flash. Of course, I don't know who leads the Injustice League. If you let me know, I'll appreciate it, and I can organise the figures for the last review. I'll try and put them in the Injustice order. Anyway, I will put Sonic to the side with Silver, and then we have a look at Shadow, who is Batman. Then we have a look at Shadow as Batman. I will put cards for all these, by the way. There's a nice crew. That's only 4 of them. There's 4 of them. Yes, I said this before. If you're a Superman fan, you are in heaven. And plus, if you're an Echidna fan, if you're a Knuckles fan, you are definitely in heaven. Definitely, you're in definite heaven right now. You'll be over the moon for these figures. Without further ado, I shall now better love you and leave you, and I'll better do another character. I think this character will have a superposable counterpart. And we'll have a look in the next review. Yeah, bye bye.